Go ahead.
Hello?
Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
All right. What do you like to tell us about Islam?
I found a very beautiful text in the Bible.
All right.
I want to be I
Okay.
want to be a Christian,
No problem.
but can you
No,
read?
no, Malik, Malik.
Can,
Let me warn you. You cannot be a Christian. Let me talk. You cannot be a Christian because we don't accept donkeys. Do you know that? Do
oh
you,
my God!
do you know that?
Can you read for us something in the Bible or not?
I know. We can read, but why you are ignoring what happened to your prophet and his striptease
But
wife?
wait, I want to give you a verse that the prophet in the Bible also met Gabriel.
And did it striptease?
Yes, you want to read it? We're
Okay, go
gonna
ahead.
read it together. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you go to Daniel 10:5 till
All right.
12?
Okay. Read for us.
Now, show give me on the screen. I will read
No
it.
problem, no problem. But read, as long as you know it, you have it. Read it. Are you ready?
No, I don't have it. Can you show it?
Oh, you don't have it. You are reading from a website?
No. Go to the Bible.
Oh, okay. But what the story says, go ahead.
Let's read it. Then you know what it's talking about.
All right. And then if people laugh at you,
Is Daniel a prophet or not?
oh, we will see. We will see what you are talking
Is
about.
Daniel a prophet
Read,
or
read.
not?
No, read for me. Read for me. And if people laugh at
Are you
you,
gonna
if people laugh at you,
listen?
don't blame me. If
Are you
people,
gonna
if people,
listen? Are you gonna show us
listen,
on the screen Daniel
if
10:5?
people call you donkey, don't blame me. Here we go. This is the verses.
Listen, are you gonna
This is
be
the
a man
verses.
and
This
go
is
to
the
the
verses.
Bible or not?
This is the verses. Read it for us. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Go to 10. Can you zoom it in? Because I don't have my glasses.
Open a website, Abdul. Come on.
Why? You can zoom it or not?
Open the
How you
website
do
and
it
read
like
it.
also by the
I'm not here
Hadith.
to serve
Yeah,
you. Aren't you ready? Aren't you
very
ready?
good.
Aren't you ready? Okay, read.
Then, wait. By 5, you go, wait.
All right.
Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and
Uh-huh.
behold, a certain man clothed in linen,
Uh-huh.
whose loins were girded with fine gold
Uh-huh.
of haze. Wait, his body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes
Uh-huh.
as lamp of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
And
And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, like the Prophet Muhammad. For the men that were with me saw not the vision, but a great quaking fell upon them, so that they fled to hide themselves. Therefore I was left alone, and saw this great vision, and there remained no strength in me, for my comeliness was turned in me into corruption. And can you go down, please?
no, tell me now until now what you
Can
get
you
from
go down? I want to read it all.
listen.
I
Okay,
want to read it all.
read.
Let me
Oh,
finish it. Wait,
listen. Okay,
No,
just
go
get
up.
out of here,
Go
son of
up.
Mata. I
Go
have no
up.
patience, you donkey. It says their vision. You donkey. It's a dream. It's a vision. Same time, where is God who is naked, you coward, you potato? People are dying laughing at you. Every Muslim is a monkey until he proved the opposite. Prove me wrong. Can you find one Muslim is not a stupid? Same time, you donkey. It says to you, if you read from the beginning, if you know how to read, in the 3rd year, the king of Persia, a thing was revealed into Daniel, whose name was called. And here the rest of the story. if we ask the Muslims, okay, what is the problem with those verses? They will not even tell us. We are talking about the prophet and his wife. They are doing striptease to recognize who is the angel of Allah. He bring us Daniel. We ask him, what is the wrong with Daniel 10? Let me read. Okay, you read. What the problem? Can you show us the problem? He cannot show you the problem. I will invite you to the mic again, Malik. Tell me, what is the problem? And then we will laugh at you.
Was the vision real or not?
This is about God being naked.
Was the vision of Daniel real or not?
A vision is a vision. Does not mean he saw hold on, it's stupid. Listen, when I see a vision, doesn't mean that I am in the presence of a real person. This is number one. A vision is a dream. Secondly, your God, Allah, Muhammad, he always saw a vision, but he never saw something real. So if you talk about vision is real or not, we laugh at you. This is why it's called vision. Secondly, what is the problem?
You said that the,
Listen, what is the problem?
me.
What is the
You
problem?
said to me that
What is the problem with the vision?
I nothing. But you said to me, yeah, but it is just a vision.
If nothing, why you are reading it for me? If there's nothing wrong with it, so why you came with this? We were reading about your prophet and his wife doing striptease. You lie. You said he saw his God naked. You lied. Every Muslim is a liar until he proved the opposite, and never do prove the opposite. Why you are quoting for me those verses if it is not something bad? I said to you from the beginning, so we have in our Bible that somebody doing striptease. You said yes, a prophet. He saw his God doing that. You said that to me. Dummy, idiot, laughable. When we see someone in person, that is not a vision. When we see a vision, that means not in person. God made us see the vision. This vision come to our mind. It's not in person. So if I see myself going to heaven, does not mean I went to heaven. So when God, he make a prophet see a vision, the vision is a prophecy about something will happen in the future. He is telling him something will happen, or something he will do. And when you ask the Muslims, okay, what was the problem with this? He will say to you, nothing. So why you are quoting it for me? I never saw a Muslim, he knows what he's talking about. So instead of responding for his prophet wife doing striptease to recognize that the prophet, he see an angel, he come to me, he says, I found something funny in the Bible. Well, I don't see what is funny there. Do you? And even we ask him what is funny, he refused to say. He said nothing. This is why I don't respect the stupidity of Muslims. Every Muslim is a stupid. They think they have something. And yet, by the way, your stupid prophet, he took an oath in the book. So was he taking an oath in a stupid book or a smart book? And where is the striptease there? What the problem? I challenge any Abdul to go and read Daniel 10 and tell me what the problem there. What is exactly the problem? There was Khadijah doing striptease. There was somebody doing belly dancing. Weird. Let us play the whole chapter and laugh at the Muhammadans and their
Daniel
fictions.
10. In the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar. And the thing was true, but the time appointed was long, and he understood the thing and had understanding of the vision. In those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all, till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. And in the 24th day of the 1st month, as I was by the side of the great river, which is Hiddekel, then I lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in colour to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, for the men that were with me saw not the vision, but a great quaking fell upon them, so that they fled to hide themselves. Therefore I was left alone, and saw this great vision, and there remained no strength in me, for my comeliness was turned in me into corruption, and I retained no strength. Yet heard I the voice of his words, and when I heard the voice of his words, then was I in a deep sleep on my face, and my face toward the ground, and behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees, and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, for unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand, and to chasten thyself before thy God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. And when he had spoken such words unto me, I set my face toward the ground, and I became dumb, and behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth and spake, and said unto him that stood before me, O my Lord, by the vision my sorrows are turned upon me, and I have retained no strength. For how can the servant of this, my Lord, talk with this, my Lord? For as for me, straightway there remained no strength in me, neither is there breath left in me. Then there came again, and touched me one like the appearance of a man. And he strengthened me, and said, O man greatly beloved, fear not. Peace be unto thee, be strong, yea, be strong. And when he had spoken unto me, I was strengthened, and said, Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Then said he, Knowest thou wherefore I come unto thee? And now will I return to fight with the prince of Persia. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth, and there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael your prince.
So according to Malik, this was funny. Okay, Malik, I will invite you one more time just for the sake of entertainment. Come to the stage. The crowd, they want you. So now we go back.
You know, if I listen, can I be without that you kick me out?
Because
Because you always do that.
I don't have patience.
Every time you
I don't have patience for your
every
stupidity.
time you
I
kick me
said to
out, you
you,
don't even let me talk.
no, I said to you, what the problem with this chapter? You said nothing. So why you quoted for me?
There is no problem. Did I say there is a problem?
So why you are quoting it for me? Why you change my topic?
Because when I read this Bible verse of Daniel, it sounds very familiar what the prophet also, when he also saw Gabriel, he was also very feared. Because a lot of Christians say,
Hold on, hold on,
why
hold on, hold
why
on,
you
hold on,
gonna
hold on,
how a prophet
hold on,
wait
hold on.
how a prophet
In the
can
front
be
of
how a
you,
prophet can be wait
listen, listen,
how a prophet can be
listen,
afraid of
listen.
Gabriel?
First of all, he is not afraid. Secondly, here it says that you're a prophet. He saw someone in the corner of his room, and this person is not even talking to him. And then his wife, she asked him to sit in the top of her leg, the left thigh. Muhammad, he stand and he sat in her left thigh. She asked him,
I
do
don't
you see?
I don't talk about the what I don't talk about the first time when the prophet, yes, met Gabriel in the cave.
This
He
is
was
this is
very fit,
this is the
was very
first
sick.
time. This is the
He
first time you're a
he
prophet.
became he
Listen,
became very sick for
okay, in the
days
front of
because
everybody,
he saw
in the
Gabriel.
front of
And what did
everybody,
Gabriel
in the front of
and what
everybody.
did
Can you
and
show
what
me?
did Gabriel
Can
say
you
to
show
him?
me?
What did Gabriel say to
Can
him?
you show me, Malik? You said, see, I don't want to
Yes.
shout. Can you show me where in the story it says that he met an angel? Muhammad, he said, I met an angel. Can you show me that? I challenge you.
Okay, go to the hadith. You know every hadith of the
I
prophet
know every hadith for sure.
when
Yeah,
he
I challenge you to show me
yes.
where it says that Muhammad, he says he saw an angel. No,
No, the Gabriel said to
no,
him,
no,
I am
no. Listen,
no, no.
nowhere Jibril. He said to him,
Okay, let's
Jibril,
go to the hadith. Let's go to the hadith.
Malik, why you are lying?
I am not lying.
Okay, you want? Are you sure?
Yes, I am very sure.
All right, here we go. The one who told him that this is Jibril is Waraq ibn Nawfal, not Muhammad. Muhammad is the last
Yes.
one to know.
So what? Because of the scripture.
No. See,
Because
guys, now
it was the,
see, you said
listen.
that the prophet,
Because
he said he met with Jibril. I said to you, where it says that, you said you know every hadith. So
listen,
it turned to be that
listen,
your prophet is the last one to know. So why your prophet?
listen.
Why the angel?
If you
Why
listen,
the angel? Listen,
if you
why the
can I
angel
say
did not
something or not?
say? Why the angel did not say to Muhammad, I am an angel?
Because he had the I don't know.
Okay.
Ask
How
Gabriel.
Muhammad?
Why you ask me?
How Muhammad will know that this is an angel? Do he look like an angel?
Who
Hmm?
who he saw something and he was very afraid of
Describe for
the
us. No, you said he saw something. That's not true. A person, a man, he came to him and he started squeezing him. Is that correct?
let's read it. I didn't read it. Let's read it.
So you are the Muslim. So you were able to read Daniel 10, but you do not know what happened to your prophet when he
But
received.
you know what's weird? It is like the same like Daniel because he had also a dream.
Yeah, right. This is a dream. This is a dream.
Yeah, right.
This is
He never had a dream, but
listen. This is a dream.
that's also what
This is
compare
a,
it with Daniel. Compare it with Daniel.
listen. So when the angel he came to
No,
Muhammad,
about the dream, he
shut
gonna
up,
meet something. He
Malik,
gonna meet
Malik,
someone.
Malik. You are a kid. You are making poo poo
What are you
now.
talking about?
So when you're a prophet,
No,
he met with the angel and the angel squeezed him. What was that, a vision, or it was something happened for real?
no. Of course, something for real.
So it's not a vision. Why you said a dream?
I talked about the vision of Daniel. It's look.
Let
Listen, it's a
let your parent talk to me. You need the patience of an angel to talk to Muhammadans. What does have to do with this? Your prophet never says, never, he didn't know even who is the one to speak, you know. And how your prophet is a gay. Why the angel squeezing him non-stop and Muhammad don't say, stop touching me? The angel cut me forcefully and pressed me so hard so I could not bear it anymore. And then he released me again and he asked me to read. Why he is oppressing him? Siradaji, that is a very strange name, Siradaji. Is that from Senegal? He was squeezed. You change your name to Siradaji, ultimate fart? Hey, ultimate fart, why the angel squeezed Muhammad?
Allah showed you in 2 occasions in the Quran when the Prophet met the angel. One from the distance, show him, there was no squeezing, you're going for the hadith, you're going for the lies. Allah tells you that he met him twice. Physically seen him from the horizons.
All right.
Became close.
Okay.
And you know.
Okay, hold on. Everybody will laugh at everybody will laugh at you. Everybody will laugh at you in 2 seconds.
You accept with Rashad Khalifa.
Everybody will laugh at you in 2 seconds.
So you agree with Rashad Khalifa?
Listen, Mr. Rashad Khalifa boy, listen. Show me where it says that
you agree with Rashad.
Listen. You said the Quran says that Muhammad he saw the angel twice, correct?
Yes.
What verse?
If you go to chapter 53, he described him there, and he said he saw him before.
No.
He said he saw him before.
Okay, hold on. Potato. Give me the verse and the chapter exactly, so you don't play games later.
No, it's chapter 53, and read the first 8 or 7 verses.
Okay.
You see there that he saw him before.
Do you promise me you will laugh at yourself and you will agree that you are a donkey if the verse doesn't say what you are saying?
I'm confirming 1,000,000,000%. How much you bet? Do you want to bet $1,000?
All right, read it.
Do you want to bet $1,000?
Okay, read it.
Do you want to bet? Say yes or no.
I bet I will put you in the zoo by the end of 5 minutes from now.
No, just say you bet $1,000, man, because if you don't pay me, you know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, read it. You said it says he saw an angel.
You agree now. You said we betting $1,000.
Everybody heard you saying he saw an angel.
Agree first. Are we betting $1,000?
Listen. Everybody heard you saying.
And listen to me, listen. Say yes, I'm betting $1,000.
I will bet for $10 million in the front of everybody. Can you show me where it says what you are saying? Listen. You said he saw the angel. I asked you what chapter. Give me the exact verse. You said to me chapter 53. Read the first few verses. Show me where it says that he met an angel and he saw him first time and second time. Go ahead. An angel. I want to see that. Go ahead.
Okay. So he has been taught by one mighty power. Keep going, Gabriel. Keep going. He has been taught. He says what? I can't read this.
Read the Quran. Your Quran. Open your Quran. Open Rashad Khalifa Quran. Open Rashad Khalifa Quran. Potato.
Keep reading. No, that's fine.
Okay.
While he was in the highest part of the horizon. Keep going.
All right. And
then he approached Nespa. Was visited. No, don't move it. And came close, and he was at a distance of 2 bows, lengths of seers.
Okay.
So did he come? What is it? Did he convey the inspiration to his servant, the prophet's heart? What is it? Will he then dispute with him what he saw about what he saw, And then I can read 7 hands. Indeed, he saw him in a second. Descent. Right there.
Okay.
It's 13.
Okay.
So what now? What? Second time. I said second.
Okay.
I'm whooping you.
Okay.
Give me $1,000.
Abdul.
Okay.
You see, when I call Muslims,
if you don't pay my $1,000, you know what I'm gonna do? Be in America.
I said to you, you said to me,
you better ask for my. You better ask. We shook hands.
You see,
if
but
you don't send me my money,
we did
you
not,
be in America.
Not bet.
I come and find you for my $1,000.
Shut up, son of Muta. We asked you.
Better.
Where it says that he saw an angel. You said to me this chapter where it says an angel. This is what I said to you. I
Gabriel from the top. What do you mean an angel?
Where is
now it's the second time?
Where is the angel? Where?
He's sending the Gabriel all over the place.
Where? Where, son of Muta? Where it says
$1,000.
Where,
if you don't pay me $1,000,
where it says Jibreel?
You know what I'm gonna do? I whoop the shit out of you.
Shut up, you son of Muta, donkey coward. Where it says Jibreel? Get out of here, donkey, son of Muta. Guys, the whole page no Jibreel. This is only in the translation. I bet with you $10 million. I said, if you show me where it says he saw the angel, you coward. You Muslims are nothing but bastard. Liars, fabricate. It's recorded. That's why you scream and you shout like a demon. Where it says he saw an angel. This is the debate was. Can you show me where it says he saw the angel? You said to me, yes, it mentioned in the Quran twice. He saw him twice. I said to you, can you show me where it says he saw the angel twice? You said, you want to bet 1,000? I said 10 millions. And it's recorded. Coward. You see here they add in the translation Jibreel. There's no Jibreel. And how we prove that this is not Jibreel? Because here it says he gave him to his servant. He inspired his slave. Is Muhammad the slave of Jibreel? If Muhammad the slave of Jibreel, that means the God of Islam is Jibreel. And all the text you see here, Muhammad and Jibreel, this is fabrication, does not exist in the Quran. You see why we laugh at you? Filthy. I challenge you, son of Muta, to copy this video. You call me, you challenge me, $10 million bet, put it in your channel. If you are a man, if you are a man, but you are not, you are a rabid coward. This verse, it cannot be about Gabriel. And the proof in front of you. It says, he inspired his slave. There's no Gabriel in the whole chapter. Liars and stupid. This is why we are glad we are recording. Because those liars, they will say, I did not say that. In fact, this chapter proving that Muhammad is a pagan. Allah supposed to swear by the star. When the star come down, if you ask the Muslims who is the star, we say star. Well, star come down to earth. Who is the star? Is that Allah? And then he says it's nothing but inspiration. But if it's an inspiration, why he is coming to meet him and talk to him? That is not an inspiration. If I talk to you face to face, that is not an inspiration no more. Inspiration only if I receive in my heart, in my head, not if somebody came to me and speak to me face to face. So stupid language, stupid translation, full of corruption and fabrication. And this is the translation of Rashad Khalifa. Let me put it for you in the screen. Remember, this guy, he is a follower of Rashad Khalifa. And this is that chapter. Rashad Khalifa Quran is different from the other Quran. He took some verses because he believed those are corruption. But read, even Rashad Khalifa never said that he saw an angel. Nowhere. Read it. Where is the angel? Anyone see the angel? This is the translation he accepts. Same time, Rashad Khalifa, he said, he saw him the other time. Where? At the ultimate point. But the ultimate point is in heaven. Surah Al-Muntaha is supposedly in the seventh heaven, not in the earth. So if Muhammad, he saw the angel only twice, so how Muhammad was receiving Quran? He received the Quran only by two delivery? One of them in earth and one of them is in heaven? So there is no angel, and it cannot be an angel, because simply it says it clearly, and then he inspired his slave. Here in this translation, they are adding Muhammad and Gabriel to fix it. It cannot be Gabriel because it says that he is the mighty in power, that is God. He is Dhu Murra, he is the one, he have no defect in his body and mind, that is God. He came from the horizon, he came down with the rope, and then he got closer, almost like one arm. Why are closer one arm? What does this mean? And then he inspired his slave. Well, if Gabriel is the angel coming, how Muhammad is the slave? Here you see the Muslim, suddenly they put Allah because they want to fix it. How they are saying he is Gabriel and now this is his slave. So this is Allah. Stupid religion. If we go to this Rashad Khalifa, look, it says, and then he, you see, he made the he capital letter. He then revealed to his servant what was to be revealed. No Gabriel there. So I asked him, where in the Quran it says that Muhammad, he saw the angel? He said, yes, it is in the Quran. In fact, twice. I said, where? He said, chapter 53. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. You want to bet? I said, 1,000. He said, $1,000. I said, $10 million. Nowhere it says he saw an angel. Nowhere. In fact, it's clear saying that the one he saw is the Almighty, and he is his slave. Translation here is not accurate. He says servant. In fact, it says his slave. Abd. That's why I called him Abdul. Let you in? Okay, I will let you in. But do you see, they have those people, they have zero information about their prophet. The first one, he refused to read about his prophet wife stripping. The second one, he claimed that the Quran tells us that Muhammad, he met an angel. In fact, never says that. Okay, go ahead, Ness.
Yeah, Christian Prince, I wanted to know, like, how do you respond to Quranists who claim that hadiths are man-made? You know, because I actually struggle with my mom, who is actually a Quranist herself, and she denies a lot of it. And she says that Bukhari and Muslim did not live in the time of the Prophet and nobody wrote any hadith in his time.
Well, she is right that the hadith is man-made, but isn't the Quran is the same? Because
It is.
yeah, because did Muhammad even write Quran?
With the help of his scribes.
No, nobody have it. They claim that he wrote, but nobody have such a Quran. Nobody have it. Even the Quran of Uthman, nobody have it. Nobody have any Quran. And not only that, the Quran says the reason the caliphate, when Muhammad died, they did not even collect the Quran, because in the Quran it says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu, which means it is on us to write it and to collect it. Who? Allah. So the one should collect the Quran is Allah only, not Muhammad, not the Caliphate. And this is chapter 75, verse number 17. And this was given to Muhammad, saying, you just recite the Quran, we collect the Quran. So when Uthman, he collected the Quran, was against the other Caliphate, they said to him, why you want to do something the Prophet did not do? And then even the Quran of Uthman,
so he did the opposite.
Yeah, and even the Quran of Uthman, nobody have it. And Uthman, he burned all other Quran. If they are the same, why he burned them? Because each one is different. In fact, until now, all recitation of the Quran are different from each other. So when your mother, she says it's a man-made, it's true, but this is not what the Muslim believe. The guy I just hang up on him, ultimate fault, he is a Quran only too. But this guy don't believe in the Quran too. He believes the Quran is corrupted. So the Muslims, in order to escape the embarrassment, they deny something. So now they notice the Quran, the Hadith is stupid. So they say, okay, this is man-made. But isn't it the Quran is a man-made? There's no proof even Muhammad was exist. The whole Quran.
Exactly. Like, how do you know about the seerah of the Prophet? Like, if you don't read Hadith, you know?
How you know that this is even Muhammad in the Quran? Like, who is Muhammad?
Yeah.
When the Quran says Muhammad, Muhammad, it's mean Muhammad mean the praised one. Okay, if somebody says to me, George. Okay, George who? What George? How we know where he was born, where he coming from, who is his parents? Why the Quran tell us Jesus the son of Mary, Maryam the daughter of Imran? We have names for everybody except Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? There's nothing about him.
Yeah.
So when it's come to like when your mother, she speak about she don't accept this, she accept that, then you can focus on the Quran and show her the Quran is a stupid book. The sun set in murky water, women have a sperm coming from her ribs, the man have a sperm coming from his backbone, ice is coming from mountains in heaven, avatar, flying mountains in heaven according to Muhammad, ice mountains. Allah break ice and he, you know, send it down. So when
even like it is mentioned like Harun is actually the brother of Mary, right?
Not only that, the chapter of Ali Imran, all of it is a proof that Muhammad is a fraud, because Imran, the father of Moses and Aaron, become the father of Mary. And yes, it's true, Maryam in the Bible is the sister of Aaron, but that is different Maryam. So the stupid Muhammad, he took from the Bible a story that Aaron, he have a sister, her name is Maryam, and he is the brother of Moses, so which means Maryam and Moses and Aaron are brothers and sisters. So the stupid Muhammad, he thought that this is the same person. So now suddenly Maryam, the daughter of Imran, which means Jesus is the nephew of Moses. And here in front of you, the Muslim, they try to fix the translation, try to fix it. But in Arabic it says, I don't know if you speak Arabic, It says,
Yeah, I
وَيُنزِلُ
do.
You speak Arabic, right? وَيُنزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِبْهُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. So according to the stupid
Yeah.
Muhammad, in the sky, there's mountains of ice. Allah, he break ice and he throw at us. So if your mother shouldn't believe in the hadith, we have a lot of poo-poo in the Quran. You know, show her the poo-poo.
Yeah.
You know what you can do. So I mean, who is the world gonna believe in the? And not only like in the chapter of the thunder, chapter 13, verse number 13, the thunder is an angel, and his name is Thunder, Rad. His name is Rad, and he is in charge of the cloud. And this is not metaphorically.
Really?
This is not metaphorically. This is real, supposedly. So your mother, she believed that the hadith is full of garbage, it's man-made. Well, the Quran is no better. In fact, the Quran is a hadith.
Yeah, it's not exactly. Yeah.
The Quran is a hadith, you know? Yeah.
Completely. Yeah.
No, even the Quran itself, it says the hadith. The Quran is hadith. Allah, he described the Quran as a hadith. If you go in the Quran right now and type the word hadith, you will find that the Quran is a hadith. You see? Hadith. Hadith. وَمَنْ أَصْدَقُ مِنَ اللَّهِ حَدِيثًا. Allah described his Quran as hadith. Chapter 4 verse number 87, chapter 7 verse 185, chapter 4 verse number 87, chapter 4 chapter 12 verse number 6. Allah, he teach his prophet how to explain the hadith. What is the hadith we are talking about? The Quran. Look at the Muslim translation. They translate the word hadith as a dream. Potato. But anyway, so the Quran confirmed
There
that.
are like even, you know, new teachers who have new tafsirs, like they have reformed tafsirs for Quran now. They keep reforming it over and over and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, because they noticed how was, you know, I mean, the old understanding of the Quran, which is the most accurate, is very very exposing to the stupidity of the Quran. So we have to duct tape and make a new interpretation. But everyone, any Muslim, he knew that it's not, you know, they cannot do that, because simply, who is the one who will understand the Quran better? The one who was close to Muhammad, or the one who never met him?
Exactly, the one who was close. Of course, that's logical.
Same
That should be
time,
logical to anyone.
same time when they perform, or like, you know, fix the tafsir, they have to take what Muhammad said. Can they escape? So when the Quran said the sun set in murky water, and then Muhammad in the hadith make it so clear that the sun set in murky water, and this is an accurate hadith, can they deny it? Can we take their interpretation over Muhammad's words?
Obviously not.
And then what we will do with Hadith Qudsi? Hadith Qudsi is Quran, is holy, you know.
Yeah.
Allah suddenly he's speaking normally. He don't want to make Rabbi music. So, you know, to escape from the embarrassment and jump to other embarrassment is more embarrassment. So you need to talk to your mother and try to show her that the Quran is no better. So if you think you can escape the embarrassment in the hadith and the Quran is way better, the Quran is more horrible, very stupid, full of errors. In fact, if you want, I can talk to her in Arabic in private, no problem. You and your mother, even your father, if you want, nobody, you know, the whole family, I can to them in private just to convince them. I will be happy to do so. So
All right, that
yeah,
would be good.
yeah. If you want in public,
I'll be open.
even better for me. If you want like everybody open, if you don't mind, that even better for me. But if you want, but you have to be many, not you. I don't want to talk to you in private. I want to to them, you know. All right. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Of course.
So either you will do it in public. If they refuse to be in public, we can do it in private, and then I will speak in Arabic, and that will make it way easier actually.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
the Quran, you know, you can bring your mother, and the first question I will ask her, show me one chapter in the Quran is not stupid. Just anyone. Anything. I challenge any Muslim is listening right now to show me any chapter he choose. Like close your eyes and open the Quran and tell me what chapter is not stupid. You will not find one. For this is not a book written by a wise man. This is a book written by a bunch of people who take hashish.
Yeah, because there are a lot of different passages, and he speaks about something, then he goes to something else, and there are a lot of repetitions, so it's crystal clear.
Look, we have the page in front of us. I did not open it in purpose for to show you a mistake. But as long we are here, look what the Quran is saying. The Muslims, they are so proud of this verse. Allah created every living thing from water. But the same stupid Quran says Allah created genie from fire. In the Hadith,
Yeah.
Muhammad, he says Allah created the angels from light. So how Allah created every living thing from water, and then we find that there's many creatures, there's no water in their body. One is created from pure fire, and one is created from light. Which one? Same time, in the same verse we are reading, Muhammad, he claimed, if we go back here, you know Arabic, it says here, كل دابة من ماء فمنهم من يمشي على بطنه. Have you ever heard of a stupid language like this? If an animal go in his belly, we don't say يمشي. He creep, يزحف.
That's true. Yes, have at least. Yeah, exactly. Yes, have. Yeah.
So
right.
they say to you the Quran written by amazing Arabic language, and look, the Muslim in the translation they fix it. So in the translation they say some of them they creep, but in Arabic it doesn't say creep, it says yamshi. Look, the same word appear in the verse more than one time, just to expose their lies. So here, number one, here number two, here number three. How come here they translate it as woke? Here they translate it as a creep.
Unbelievable. Like if you don't understand Arabic, you won't notice that.
Exactly. They knew that those people do not know Arabic, so we can fool them. They will not notice how stupid they are. And look how stupid the verse. So Allah created the following creatures. Some, they walk in their belly. Okay. Some, they walk in 2 legs. No problem. Some, they walk in 4. But what we would do with the creatures, they have 40 legs. That's it?
That's it. That's what it's.
By the way, I was going to debate a sheikh. He have 40 legs, but he is late because he is wearing his shoes. And the story continue. Like Allah is very good in the Quran as an example. So he say, Allah created from everything. His creation from everything in pairs. Okay. And then he give us how many pairs? So he say ثمانية أزواج. Okay. ثمانية أزواج is 16.
Yeah, it's 16.
But in the Quran they are 8. Two sheep, 2 goats, 2 cows, 2 camels, and that's it. So all the creation of Allah is this.
Like, where's the rest?
What about the cat I have in my backyard? You know, I created 8 pairs, really, and then we count them. It turned to be there are 8 animals, not 8 pairs. What kind of Arabic this Arabic is? And trust me, they will find a solution for it. They will say at that time, no CP. It doesn't say that CP. 8 pairs. We can get you busted. You see, if I take the word azwaj and I paste the same word in the search engine, read with me. Azwaj, when we say zawj mean 2.
Yeah.
And like here it says zawjan, this is for one person. Zawj is 2. And then there is a verse. Let us see which one. Let us add. Let us search for this one. This one is a pure poo, manure. All right. 11, chapter 11, verse number 40. Chapter 13, verse number 3. Chapter 23, verse number 27. It says, زوجين اثنين, زوجين اثنين, زوجين اثنين. If you just say they are already couple, why you are saying 2? So
yeah,
the
why 2
Muslims,
couples?
yeah, you cannot say 2 couples if you meant only 2. So the stupid Muhammad and the Muslim, by the way, they try to fix it. So they say to you here in translation says, from every kind 2, male and female, but this is not what it says. This is chapter 11, verse number 40.
It's not the meaning. Yeah.
If you go to chapter 13, verse number 3, it says, and he made zawjayn ithnain, 2 in pairs. 2 in pairs? What 2 in pairs? You try to fix it. You try to look for like a different, let us say, translation. Let us see Yusuf Ali. Okay, so Yusuf Ali, he says he made pairs 2 and 2.
That's so misleading.
No, this is the correct meaning. This is the correct meaning actually. 2 and 2, but in the previous translation, it was false. So this guy, he tried to fix it.
Exactly.
So okay, it says zawjayn is 9. That means 2 and 2. So guys, Allah created from everything 2 and 2. So there was 2 Eve and 2 Adam.
Unbelievable.
All right. So anyway, I will be happy. You can bring your mother or whoever from your family and ask any time, and I will be happy to help them. All right?
All right.
Okay. Take notes.
Thank you for your help.
Take notes, and you know, so you can, when you talk to your mom in private, you can show her. You know,
yes.
And please, when you come back to me, come 2 and 2. Don't come alone.
Yeah, sure.
Don't come alone, okay?
All right, yeah.
All right, take care.
God bless you. Take care.
God bless you. Thank you very much. See, our sister here, she is an ex-Muslim. Okay, James, let me invite you. As long as we are out of Abdul, We will take some Christians.
Hello, Christian Prince.
Hello, James. Go ahead.
How are you?
I'm fine. Go to the topic, my friend.
Okay, so I used to be a Muslim 20 years. I left it. Now I'm trying to, preach to Muslims. Not preach, but debate them, because if I preach to them, they wouldn't care, right? And I saw lots of times in your videos, you said that if you didn't say anything as offensive, you said nothing. So I strongly agree with you on that. So like I have like 3 questions. The last 2, maybe we can look at them as a same question, but once you showed from a tafsir that Paul met Jesus and Jesus gave him sight. I tried to find it. It was in a Shia website. So if you could pull that up,
No
and
problem.
we can look at it. Yeah, and so I can find it and show to Muslims, because KSU, the Kingdom Saudi Arabia website, doesn't mention any of that detail.
No, we can find it even there. The website is just a website.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a website. It's not because it's a book. This is a Muslim book. Ibn Kathir is just a Muslim. This is a Muslim Sunni. The Shia website is just a library.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm asking where can I find the exact words
All right.
from Ibn Kathir that he met Jesus met Paul, right? Because I read Surah Yasin. It only said that we sent them a third messenger or something like that, so it's very short.
Yeah, we have to go to the interpretation, and then we can find the reference. Let me see if I can find you. I'm trying to find something in English. If not, I will go to Arabic.
It's okay. It's okay. I can web translate that. No problem.
You speak Arabic?
No, I do not. I'm from Kazakhstan. We don't speak Arabic.
All right.
We don't speak the language of God.
All right. The language of God. Do you know even when I fought in Arabic? I don't know if you know that. the language of God. That's a good one. You should hear me farting. It's like a music in the ears of Muslims, because I'm an Arab. My fart must be holy. Okay.
Yeah, you know what, CP, I'm sorry. Your fart should be like, we have Psalms in the Old Testament, right? Your fart should be like the Psalms for the Muslims, and they listen to it, they praise God. I don't know, maybe it's not funny, but I'm just bringing it up.
No, don't be careful. Don't mention the Bible and talk about fart. All right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You are a Christian right now?
Yes, I'm.
All right, be careful. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is in the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya from Ibn Kathir, volume number 2, page number 119. And do you want it just from the Shia website, or it's better to find it for you in different website?
And I think Sunni is better. Then they wouldn't like.
All
they
right.
wouldn't say, "Oh, we don't accept."
Okay. Let us see here. All right, this is a Muslim Sunni website. Here, I will give it to you. This one is English. This will be difficult for you. The page is like a 1,000 page connected. Let me see something else.
I mean, you don't have to spend much time, CP.
No problem, no problem. No, I have the link for you, the Shia website. I have it in front of me. Here we go. Let me give it to you. I have it from 15 minutes. You told me, like from the beginning, but I was trying to find something else. Here we go. This is the link, but I'm just trying to find you the
Thank you.
Something they cannot say this is Shia website, because this is Ibn Kathir anyway. It doesn't have nothing to do with the Shia. The Shia don't listen to Ibn Kathir.
They don't wait. Like, they think he's a kufar. Like, what is it? Just curious.
Yeah, it's better to have that website only, because the rest, I can give you other website, but you will see it's English connected. Like, you will find a very hard time to find it. Like this one here, it's like the whole book in one page. So I prefer to give you the that website, because it give you the page, it give you exactly the text you are looking for, and it's shorter. Did you save it?
I did save.
All right. Anything else? Anything else?
And yeah, you keep mentioning when you make fun, when you like, Christians, we don't call Muhammad a prophet, right? So every time you say Allah aka Muhammad, and lots of the time you're pulling like very funny references to show how silly the Quran and the Hadith are, right? But how else would you say that Allah and Muhammad is the same person, other than, oh yeah, Muhammad is very silly and stupid, and also he's the praised one, because you keep saying that a lot, right? So if I just give the Muslims these two options, he might even run away and say, but no, you don't
have no, listen, you don't have to talk like me. You don't have to talk like me to the Muslims. No, you talk to everyone based in what you think is good for you and for the person. Like, you have to study the person first, and then you decide how to talk to him. So don't use words I use. This is me, this is me. I speak in a certain way. I'm a Christian prince. You are not. You should have your own way to speak to people. So if somebody is nice, etc., take it easy. Don't use, what I say. If you don't offend anybody, that means you said nothing. But doesn't mean you have to say right away, you're a potato, you are Abdul, Muhammad is donkey. No, you have to reach them the point, because you want them to listen to you slowly. In my case, because the Muslim, they know who I am, so I cannot hide that I'm a Christian prince who called Muhammad donkey 1,000 times. So already they knew who I am. In your case, you are talking to them, nice, friendly. Just let them swallow it and see that Muhammad is a false prophet. So you do not need to say right away he's a false prophet. Tell them a story he said, like the Quran, or etc. Say this can't be from a true prophet of God, and this cannot be God talking. This way, you did not, let us say, make it too much offensive. In the same time, you say the truth. Allah cannot be God. Muhammad is not a prophet. All right. And this is here.
And how about,
yeah? Go ahead.
you're showing the tafsir?
I did not hear you. Say again.
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk about the tafsir, but Yeah, that's okay. I thought you were waiting to say something. But you were not. If you were not, I've seen also Sam Shamoon. I don't like him too much, but for the biblical studies, I watch him sometimes. But you know, he tries to sell, and I've heard you say it. Say Holy Spirit this, Holy Spirit that, and he's trying to sell. But um, you know, like the Quran and the Hadith, I cannot. It's not like the Bible, you know. Like I read it, it just consumes my brain. It's not like the Bible. It's sweet word of God, full of wisdom. Yeah, my question is, um, Sam Shamoon and others, they don't know Arabic, but they talk about write articles and they say, gosh, I just forgot what I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, they write articles and they say something about Muhammad and Allah. No. But I just forgot what I was going to say. This is
It's all right.
embarrassing.
It's all right. Listen, later you can, but for me, most of those who write articles, even Sam Shamoun, he said 1,000 times, you are my master, my teacher when it's come to Islam. Everybody knows that. However, when you listen to him, anything agree with the Bible, you take it. He have good knowledge in the Bible, yes, but sometimes he say things not true. It's just to make what he believe accurate. Like we argue about images and pictures and statues, but all of us we knew that those are not biblical and should not be exist. So you have to be careful when you listen to somebody, even if you have good knowledge, but still, even the one who have good knowledge, he can be misled and misinformed. So you want to learn about the Bible from anyone? Why not? You can learn. But at the end of the day, you have to examine whatever people say to you, including me. So don't take what people say to you blindly. If I say something to you about the Bible, go check it out, study it, research, and you must be convinced either with me or never listen to me, So don't take what people say to you blindly. Even though you are an ex-Muslim, you become a Christian, we are not the same as Muslim. We take things blindly. We have to study, we have to research. All right? So Christianity, based on knowledge, not in blindness. So Jesus commanded us to read the books, and he said, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So in Christianity, who will set you free is the truth, and that is Jesus. And how you know the truth? By reading the book, by studying it carefully, not by taking what people say to you blindly. And this is how you arm yourself with knowledge in order to debate Muslims, because they will ask you questions about the Bible. You have to be ready. In the same time, you arm yourself with knowing about Islam, because you have an mission for both. Knowledge is power. My people have been destroyed because of their ignorance. What does that mean? When they are ignorant, do not know God, do not know the truth, anyone can deceive them. So we can worship idols, we can worship a cow, we can worship anything, because simply we are in the stage of ignorance. The same as a disease. People do not know that, okay, after you do something, you have to wash your hands. A very simple knowledge can save your life. It's not a lot. It's not like a discovery of a genius, but we know that dirt is dirt. We put our hands in dirt, and then we go eat. We might get sick. So what about we wash our hands? So there's a basic rules in the Bible. They are easy, and they are for everybody. So you do not need to be a person who have a PhD and a person who write tons of articles to know the Bible. However, reading with others who they are advanced in reading before you is good, but that does not mean you depend on them and you stop studying yourself. You know what I mean? Like I go to a school, the teacher have a PhD. I am first year in the college. But now I am a first year in the college. Few years from now, I should be in his place. You know what I mean? So I listen to a person who is advanced more, Not because I should listen to him, but because I am learning. He might say something truthful, he might say something wrong. It's my duty as a human being, as a believer, to check it out, investigate. The Bible says you have to examine the spirit. So there's people who speak good, but they do bad. There's people they do bad, and they speak good, which means the opposite. So appearance, not this appearance, or let us say the outside does not match with the inside. So we have to examine everything people they say to us. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. Christianity is not the same as the Quran. Christianity is following the steps of Jesus, not saying Shahada, not repeating words. That's why, for me, there's many things people they do, even though they are Christians, I love them, but I don't agree with them. Like somebody, he keep repeating the prayer for Mary, or let us say the Blessed Mary. And what I mean, the Bible says you don't repeat the prayer. Don't do that. And then they do it. So repeating prayer is not right. Our God is not deaf. This is my belief. In agreement with the Bible, images is not right. Statues is not right, unless it's for art. But it's not to pray in front of it, not to kiss it, not to do rituals for it. Stones are stones. Wood is wood. Rocks are rocks. God is God. So we have to be vigilant, and we have to be careful who we listen to. And if we listen to him, we should see what is negative, because every one of us have something negative, including me. Because if I don't have, that means I'm perfect. I'm God then. So always you have to put in your mind that whoever you listen to, he have a weakness. And the weakness specifically in knowledge. Nobody can claim that he have the knowledge unless he claims to be God. So we struggle in our life to study and learn more. Every day I learn more. I finish now, I will not be able to sleep. Even though it's too late, I will open some pages in the Bible and see what I will read. Because I'm learning. This learning process never stops. And especially with the Bible, because it's an amazing book. And the Bible is different from the stupid Quran. The Bible speaks to you. The Bible speaks to you literally. Speak to your life. Speak to your experience. So when you go through a struggle in your life, you will see that your story is written in the Bible, even though your name is not written there. You are from Kazakhstan, I am from Arabia, but you will find that your story is there in your language, my story there in my language. Doesn't matter what the language. God, our God, he speaks all languages. He understands all his creatures, and he loves all of us. So if you are from there, I am from here, doesn't matter. Who cares? The ethnic mean nothing for him. So always be careful. You can listen to anybody, but don't take what everybody say. This is my advice to you. All right?
Thank you. But yes, I just remembered my question.
All right.
I'm listening to you attentively. I just remembered what I wanted to ask. So this is about Muslims worshiping Muhammad, right? I want to know a little more about it. If you can give me what you think, because obviously Sam Shamoun thinks other things, right? And I'm trying to learn what you think of it.
I don't know what he think. I don't care. But simply, when somebody, his book says something and his prophet say the opposite, which one he take? He take what his prophet said. So the Quran itself says that those who took, supposedly he's talking about us, the Christians, they took their rabbis and their monks as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah and Allah. So according to the Quran, the one who listen, the religious men, but not God, he is false. All right? They are worshiping them, in fact. The Muslim, they do exactly that. Because they took their Muhammad as God instead of Allah. So Allah, he says you do mut'ah. Muhammad says don't do mut'ah. Which one the Muslim they follow? Muhammad. Why? Because they claim that Muhammad in the Quran, Allah said, obey Allah, obey Muhammad and obey Allah. So obedience to Muhammad is equal to Allah. So the Muslim don't worship Allah. Muhammad, he replaced Allah. He is Allah. You see, in Christianity, there's nowhere we're going to say to you, you obey this person, and by obeying him, you are obeying God, unless this person is God. Even when Jesus, he promised Peter, he spoke to him, he didn't say to Peter, you are always perfect and always right. When Peter, he speak wrong, Jesus says to him, stay away from me, Satan. That is Peter. So when Peter speak wrong, he was rebuked by the Lord himself. And this is what we need to remember always. There's no man is perfect. There's only the Messiah who come to us in the flesh of a man is perfect. The rest are not. And because of that, we have to be careful and we have to be very vigilant. I might say something, I don't mean to, you know, like say something not right, but I'm a human at the end of the day. I might, why not? You know, I might think I'm being decent when I said that. I might think, well, I am being decent, but I'm wrong still. What decency have to do with this? Because you might, you know, you might believe in something from your heart, but what you understand is wrong. So understanding of a human being can be wrong. However, when we the Christians, 3 billions, we join together and all of us we agree and we understand that there is only one Lord, one Savior, one truth, one name can save us, that is Jesus. That is the truth, there's no question about it. We can disagree about images, we can disagree about statues, we can disagree about things, but those are not what make our faith and salvation. What make our salvation is the Messiah. And to stay away from sin. So any church will teach us to commit sin, this is a church of Satan. Any church teach us to stay away from sin and to follow the step of Jesus, that is a good church to us. Muhammad, obviously, his name proved that to us that the Muslims, they don't worship Allah, they worship a man. They call him the praised one. This is not his name. His name is Qatham. Other name for him, we mentioned it in the previous broadcast. Anyone remember? What is the name I mentioned to you in the previous podcast? Who remember? Who was here in the morning?
Can you show? I'm sorry.
The
Can you
previous.
show reference for the name?
Yeah, if you have my books, you will see the reference. And then there is other names, which is Mudammam. Mudammam, which means the bad one, the evil, the ugly, the corrupt. So, when they said to Muhammad, well, they are insulting you, you know, he said, well, they are insulting the Mudammam, not me. So he claimed, you know, Mudammamun asayna. Let's see. Mudammaman, not Mudammam. Okay. Mudammaman. It's the same as Mudammam, but here the accurate way they say it in that time. So as you see those hadith, all of them Sahih al-Bukhari, the Arab they call him Mudammam. So either this was another name for him as a name, or this is a name they gave him for he is an evil man. Here you notice that the Muslim, they did not translate the word. They put it there as it is. Allah Messenger said, does not astonish you how Allah protect me from Quraysh, abuse and cursing. They abuse Mudammam and curse Mudammam, wala Muhammad. So Muhammad, he think he, by changing his name, they are still not cursing him. But he just admitted that he is Mudammam, because he said, doesn't astonish you how Allah protect me from Quraysh abusing and cursing? So Quraysh is accusing and cursing who? Him. What they call him? Mudammam. Ugly, evil. And the other name is Qatham. which can be found in Ibn Kathir, when the uncle of, or the grandfather of Muhammad, he used to have a son. His name is Qatham. He died, and the Arab tradition is the first boy in the family after the one who died, they give him the same name. So
Oh, you said that's in the tafsirs, yeah?
yeah,
Can you show it?
no problem. Give me a second. Okay, this is not what we want. In fact, there's a hadith. I'm trying to find it. And Qatham. Here we go. Let me see if I can find the hadith here in English. Here, the Muslim, they don't translate. Let us see here.
Oh yeah, I was reading the hadith about Muhammad's corpse, and they didn't translate that.
No, there's a hadith about, it says, Anta Qatham wa khalquka Qatham. But I cannot find it here in English. So if not, I will find it in Arabic. Let's see. Actually, somebody posting for you the a screenshot. If you have the page, post it for him. Then, if you have the page, let me see.
Is this trustworthy?
Let me see. I will find you. Actually, I have a website here, but it's taking forever to open. I'm not sure why. I open it many times, but it's not opening.
I mean, it's okay. You're the host, so we're just here to learn.
see finding reference. Okay, here. Let me show you this hadith. Even Muhammad, he claimed that the angel called him Qatham. So here it says, Qatham. All those hadith saying that Muhammad is Qatham.
Oh, can you post this?
Yeah, I will post the link. All the yellow ones, it's Qatham. All the yellow ones. Were you able to open it? Even actually the title says, أتاني ملك فقال أنت قثم وخلقك قيم ونفسك مطمئنة. You are Qatham and your creation is valuable and you have secure spirit, or let us say you feel in peace. This is what the angel says to him. Let me shorten the link and give it to everybody in the chat. Link shorten.
We translated as a king came to me and said, "You are a pervert, and your creation is valuable, and your soul is rich." I mean, this is translation with.
All right, this is the link
Sometimes
for those who they are in YouTube. I will post it in Rumble. And here we go.
What do you? Okay, yeah.
All right. Are we done?
Oh, yeah, one more, and yeah, since it's about the names, you mentioned that there is a guy, supposedly he's the father of Muhammad, and Muhammad had been receiving Quranic verses from this guy, and then he died, and Muhammad tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
So, right, can you bring that reference and then back up, prove that that person was Muhammad's father?
Well, there's nothing it's called like a proof, because you have to connect the dots. So nowhere it says in Muslim books that he is the father of Muhammad. But this is my personal understanding and study. And we can prove it easy. If you read my books, you will find that Waraqah, he sent his sister when Muhammad was going to have sex with the mother of Muhammad, supposedly, and she offered him 100 camel, according to Muslims, in order to sleep with her, but not with the mother of Muhammad. And I believe strongly that the one who did that, it was Waraqah. He sent his sister to offer herself to that man so he would not sleep with the mother of Muhammad, because Waraqah was sleeping with her. And then we will find that Muhammad all his life was living under the care of Waraqah until he became even 40 years old man. So when Waraqah he died, you will see that Muhammad even tried to commit suicide. And the first one who told Muhammad that you are a prophet is Waraqah. The first one Muhammad taken to tell him what's happening, it was Waraqah. When they lost Muhammad in the desert when he was a child, they found him with Waraqah. Anything you will find, Waraqah is everywhere in the life of Muhammad. And then we have the Arab, they say that Muhammad is the same as a palm tree, which mean in the top of a hill, which means nobody knows who is his father. But based on the information, it says clearly that Muhammad and Waraqah, there is something very special between them. He is his father. So Waraqah, if you read here the hadith, he was translating from Hebrew into Arabic. He was translating what? The Bible. Let me show you more reference.
Please.
This story repeated many times. It's very authentic. Let us see. Here we go. So here it says that this man Waraqa, he was writing in Arabic whatever Allah made him write of the Bible. So he was translating from the Bible into Arabic. That is the Quran.
Oh, he's copying that.
Huh?
He's copying it for Muhammad.
Yeah, this is why when Muhammad when Waraqa died, Muhammad, he did not know what to do. So here it says Waraqa was the son of blah 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 and her father, and then in the pre-Islamic era he became a Christian and he used to write the Arabic writing, and he used to write of the gospel in Arabic as much as Allah wished him to write. That is the Quran. He was making a summary book for his cult, and he was preparing his son Muhammad to take after him. He's a very old man. Remember, Muhammad at that time, Muhammad himself is 40 years old. So how old will be the father? So here it says, even he lost his eyesight. So he's very old, you know. He was a very old man. He lost his eyesight. And then when he came to him, Waraqa told him, the one you saw is the namus, between two bracket, i.e. Jibreel. This is why Muhammad never himself, he never said Jibreel came to me. When he met Jibreel, he did not know supposedly who he met. It was Waraqa. So Waraqa is behind everything. And then it says here, the inspiration stopped. The divine, but after a few days, Waraqa died, and the divine inspiration was also stopped for a while. When they say while, we are talking about long time. So Muhammad now, we do not know what to do. The one who write Quran, the one who write Quran for him is not alive no more. So what Muhammad he did, he tried to commit suicide, as you see here, and the Prophet becomes so sad. So we have heard that he intended several times to throw himself from the top of the high mountains. And this is a clear evidence that Muhammad, he was so much and like suffering from depression because of Waraqa death. Otherwise, he's a prophet of God. Who cares if Waraqa stay alive or not? What does it have to do with this? God gave you verses. God is not giving you more. So what? God, he do as you wish. Why you want to kill yourself? So either we have to say Muhammad is mentally ill, and obviously he is. Secondly, he is not able to make Quran. In fact, if you go and read the Quran, some chapter in the Quran, very few of them, they have a way more strong language compared to the rest. Like the majority of the Quran is so stupid and so silly. There is some places in the Quran the language is different. Like this is how you know that it's not written by one person. Like if you ask me to write a letter in English, and then you take it and you insert it in any of the English writers, people right away they will notice this cannot be this guy. I mean, look, there's errors, there is a mistakes in the grammar, there's no way. And this is how the Quran looked like. So when Waraqa was alive, oh sorry guys, you don't see I apologize, in YouTube. But anyway, I was sharing the links with you. I wish you guys, you told me from the beginning. So anyway, people in Discord, they can see it. So the man, he died. Muhammad did not know what to do. Muhammad, he felt he will be exposed, that he's a false prophet. The wife of his uncle, she said to him, like, did your shaitan left you alone? And then Muhammad, he come with this verse actually. When his uncle and his wife, they made fun of him, says, what happened? Your shaitan, he stopped inspiring you? So Muhammad, he come with this verse. وَمَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى. Your God did not left you alone, you know. He did not forsaken you, because Muhammad is not receiving Quran.
Does the tafsir say the same thing?
Yeah, tafsir say the same. You can read it. Yeah.
And I think you, Christian Prince, I think you said that what of,
Did you save the hadith first? Did you save this hadith I gave here? Let me give
I do see.
Okay, no, did you save it? Let me give you the link.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yeah, I saved it.
This is here, Sahih al-Bukhari 6982. If we go again in the same, we can find the hadith, the uncle of Muhammad saying to him, did your shaitan forsake you, Muhammad? Do you see it? And this is al-Bukhari. This is his uncle wife. She's saying to him, she came to him, the wife of Abu Lahab. She said to him, O Muhammad, I did not see, but your Satan has left you. And this is in the same time where Muhammad is not able to make Quran. All right?
CP, you said that there's some chapters that are better in language and some are worse in language. If you could give examples,
I cannot say chapters. I cannot say chapters, but I can say some like lines in Arabic. But that will be difficult for you anyway. You don't speak Arabic, do you?
I don't.
Yeah. So like this will be maybe for someone who is very good in Arabic, not just a person who speaks Arabic. However, the Quran is horrible. You see, in Arabic, if you repeat the sentence twice, you lost. Especially if you are trying to make a poetry. And Muhammad, if you read the Quran, is very silly and very stupid, because Muhammad trying to make a poetry, but he could not. So it come as a form, as a sajah. And because of that, it's so funny and so stupid. So a Muslim, Muhammad, he want to promise Muslims to go to heaven. So now because he is stuck, you see in Arabic, the easiest way to make a rab is to add an at the end. Any word describing an object or even a person, anything is supposedly physical. You can make it too by adding an, which will make it fit perfectly to make a rap. As an example, a Muslim should have a heaven when he go to heaven. But Muhammad, because he was trying to make a rap music or rap song, suddenly the Muslim, he would have two heaven, not one heaven. Why he did that? Because simply he is trying to make a rap song, and then he had to add the an at the end. So in one time in the Quran he says a Muslim he will have one Jannah, which means one garden, and then he says Jannat here, many gardens, and then in other verses he says Jannatan, two gardens. So because he is trying to make it fit with the saja or the rap, the Quran became very broken and very funny and very stupid. So here, look, Jannatain, okay, what you know, Jannatain, to heaven, Jannatain, Jannatan, one Jannah, many Jannah. How many we will have? You cannot even understand how many heaven we would have, and how a person would have two heaven. How I can live in two heavens, and what's wrong with the first heaven? You know, stupid. So the language is very easy to see. Like we show, I don't know if you were watching, how he say it pairs. You know, this is just a stupid language. It's not cannot be from God. Another example. If we go to chapter 55, and I will copy in front of you one sentence. Look what I will do. I will copy one sentence. I will search in the page for it. Look what we will find. Do you see? Because you have because you have nothing to say. What is this? Anyone knows in Arabic, if you're trying to make a poetry and you repeat the same sentence twice, you're lost. You're lost totally. You cannot. You see, there is 7 writers. They are Christians, Arab writers. They are the greatest in history for poetry. Each poetry they wrote thousands of lines, not 100, and they never repeat the same verse twice. Because they are really so good. They have, I mean, they have 1,000,000 words in their mind, and they are so good in poetry. So Muhammad trying to make a Arabic music, which is way far from poetry, yet he could not make it. He kept repeating the same stupid thing. If Muhammad sent by God, he should say it only once. God will not repeat the same word 1,000 times. It doesn't make sense. Which is, then which of the favor of your Lord will you deny? What is this? So the Quran,
It means like,
go ahead.
sorry, I wanted to say pretty much means that half of this chapter, Ar-Rahman, it's garbage, just repeating itself.
Yeah, and not to forget to mention, Muhammad, he stole poetry from very famous poetry men like Imr al-Qais. The Muslim, they did their best to delete the poetry of Imr al-Qais from every single book they have after the story exposed Muhammad lies about him stealing from the poetry of Imr al-Qais. I will show you an image here. This is the poetry of Imr al-Qais. All the line you see, Muhammad, he took it word by word, put it in the Quran. This is a very strong language, but this is the poetry of Imr al-Qais, very powerful.
It's just Arabic.
Arabic. ذات الساعة وانشق القمر عن غزال صاد قلبي ونفر أحور قد حرت في أوصافه ناعس طرف بعينيه حور مر يوم العيد في زينته فرماني فتعاطف عقر. All those, you see the lines, the long line in black, Muhammad, he took them all and he put them in the Quran as they are. Here, ذات الساعة وانشق القمر, take a screenshot. You see it? You go to the Quran, Muhammad, he changed only the first word. He says اقتربت الساعة. Let me show you. So he changed the first word, which is not powerful Arabic word like danat. And that was a poetry about a man. He saw his beloved women, so he was making a poetry for her. She's so pretty. So when she come, he saw her. He says, the judgment day is near and the moon is split. Muhammad, he took the poetry, he put it as it is in the Quran. And now the Muslims, they deny it. And then the same goes for every line we see, as you see in those pages. Where is?
Could you go back to the page?
Let me close some pages, too many pages. You can take a screenshot and you can search for it. I will give you a link for this page. Here we go. I will post it for you.
Oh, I mean, I this is the word of Allah, right?
Yeah, all of those is just repeat, you know. فتركني كهشيم المحتضر فرماني فتعاطى فعقر ناعس all of this Muhammad كأنه من حدب ينسلون. All of this Muhammad theft from Waraqa ibn Nawfal. And here you find the same text, you find it here down. The same poetry, very powerful poetry, lovely, very lovely poetry. But the Quran comes very stupid, very silly. All right? So if Muhammad exists in our time, Imru al-Qais can sue him and take him to court and make him pay big fine. All right?
It's just a poet, no connection to God. He's not
No. This is a poetry about his girlfriend, you know, a woman he loved, you know. أحور قد حرت في أوصافه. Look how beautiful actually the language is, very beautiful, by the way. If you speak Arabic, you will see that those, the reason, there is a reason for the Arab to have such a unique ability in poetry, because it's a desert. There's nothing. The only thing, like the Greek, they used to spend their day doing philosophy, stupid philosophy. The Arab, they have nothing. It's a desert. There's nothing but a scorpion and camels. Nothing. So at night, what they will do? They spend their day making poetry. In fact, Muhammad, he tried to copy the sajah and he failed miserably. And even he forbid his followers to do sajah, because if they do, then they can show that the Quran is stupid. So if you go and read the books of about the sajah in Arabic, you will find a very strong language. You see, Muhammad, you listen to them, and anyone who come with such a nice language, Muhammad, he admit that those are the speech of the Sujah. You see it?
The poet?
All of this is not a poet. It's not a poet. Sajah is not a poet. It's like a rap. You know? So there is a guy, his name is Sutayh. He was very fat, very big, and this guy, he don't talk normally. He talk rap only. But his rap is so good. So you say to him hello, he answer you by rap. You say to him goodbye, he don't talk. He don't talk normally, you know? Yeah, he don't talk. So Here you will see Muhammad speaking about them. No Muslim can ignore that they are, like you see here, Muhammad, he saw a person speaking a very eloquent language. He said, oh, this is one of the brother of soothsayers. Right? So Muhammad, he used to listen to them and try to learn from them, but he failed miserably. Fazil, are you a Muslim? Let us see Fazil. Anything else, James?
No, I think that's all. That's all.
All right. Thank you. Good. Glad that you left Islam, my friend. Good for you. You are welcome anytime.